All right, we're going
I
again.
just arrived from Deshaan.
Doing Deshaan.
Deshaan sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town of Circamora, the Cirque. I'm here to spread the word and warn people about the Lodos plague.
That sounds important.
It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshaan countryside. Look, I need to send word to my cousin Dandry. You can find her at the Cirque. Can you take this letter to my cousin? I'd appreciate it. Thanks for your help. Make sure you tell my cousin that I'm all right. If you head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell her I'll return home as soon as I'm able. That's...
All right.
People all over the region are getting sick, and they say that the plague turns the afflicted into monsters. The town consul, Deshaan, sent me to get help and warn other settlements about the plague. Well, truth be told, you're the first person, other than the bandits I've run into, and the afflicted heading for the Cirque. There's a lot of them. Word of the curative has spread faster than the plague itself, as far as I can tell. That's what the Molborn claim. They showed up at the Cirque and set up a quarantine. They're offering their curative to anyone who wants it. But Deshaan isn't convinced they're telling us the whole truth. Deshaan doesn't trust them. Neither does his sister, Arona, as far as I can tell. They do appear to be too good to be true. But they claim to be able to cure anyone afflicted with the plague. That's why they set up the quarantine at the Cirque.
Dude, these Dunmer names, by the way, because this is like the third character who has had a name that is essentially the same thing. Oh my god.
Neither had
I just realized that.
Not until they showed up on our doorstep. They seemed to be some kind of altruistic society dedicated to helping the afflicted of Morrowind. Now that I think about it, they did have an awful lot of weapons for a group of healers.
Did you get
Bandits. They robbed me, roughed me up.
hurt? Sucks to
But I'll
suck.
live. And a few bruises won't stop me. I have a plague to warn people about. I wonder, though. One of the bandits had a Molborn recruiting letter. I saw it
Oh.
sticking out of his pack as he beat me.
But how'd you know it was a Malborn recruiting letter? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the Cirque? All these people. They're so... A letter from my cousin. That's wonderful news. I'm glad to hear he made it to Stonefalls safely. Thanks for bringing this to me, friend.
Of course. What do I... Oh. Okay, that was just, Alright.
There you are. It's about time you... Where
There
have
we
you
go.
been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now. Hold on. Are you all they sent?
You got the wrong
Didn't the
phone number.
tribunal send you? Well, no matter. I'm just glad you're here. This is Circamora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Molborn arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them. In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Deshaan. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother? Someone in town must know what happened to Deshaan. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague. Oh, by Bavek! Where are my manners, of course? That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know? You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick,
I mean,
turn
I
violent.
have heard about
Some
it,
claim they
yes.
become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Molborn have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine. The Molborn. They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine, and now they claim they have a cure. They have members from across Morrowind, and they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. Lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge of the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative. As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it, too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Sir, have you heard anything
By
about
three, this
Deshaan?
place smells terrible.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Malborn curative. Deshaan, the town consul? Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could. The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Malborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage. I may be ill and bedraggled, but I still have my manners. What would you like to know? Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Perhaps the alchemist Nalene would know. I can tell you that I started feeling ill a few days ago after I drank the Malborn curative. She said that would happen. You have to get ill to get better, the Malborn said. Such a polite young woman, that Nostrum Breva. Claimed they were here to provide the help the tribunal refused to give. They have a curative for the plague, you know. Vile stuff, but the best medicine always tastes terrible, my mother always said.
Okay. The Lotus Plague, is that the same thing that killed the main's dad? I want to say it is. That sounds familiar. The Lotus Plague.
Uncle, are you all right? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Malborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army. Is Deshaan missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Malborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
I can imagine it did.
It was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine. A good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you.
What kind of a question is this?
What did you want to ask?
Who do you ask that? Did you ask?
I am a blood kin of House Redderum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific. But I've been close to Arona and her family since she and Deshaan were children. They call it the Lotus Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories. Well, I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nyx got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
I see. I see. I like this. Doing a little detective work here in Moreland. You know, sleuthing around.
Grell, are you in here? By the tribunal.
Oh my god.
Grell! Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name? The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever gonna find my brother. The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Deshaan would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. All right, if you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you. The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative. But they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests. Deshaan provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside.
Alright, let's go have a talk with these Malborn.
The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key. Hey!
What?
What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks to you?
Alright. Let's get inside this quarantine. There's definitely a lot of Malborn around. Oh, there's another zone quest there. What do you want?
What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait. You can help me. I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I
Understandable.
don't trust anything labeled proprietary. Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula. Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions. As long as you promise to collect the curatives as soon as we're done, ask away. I'm an alchemist. I took over for Arnis when he retired. I also have a bit of training as a healer. Before the Malborn arrived, I was the one the townsfolk came to see when they got sick. There's not much to tell. They claim the elixir is a cure for the Lodos plague, but I haven't seen anyone recover from the illness yet. But I could tell you more once you get me a few samples of the curative to examine. Not much. They say they're here to help, but they certainly don't act like any charitable caregivers I ever met. I don't trust them. Which is why I want to find out what's in the curative they're pushing on the populace.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Okay. Here we go. We're off on an adventure. I feel like I've seen this loading screen a lot here. In Stone Falls. Oh my god, there's another one? There's another quest
By the tree.
in here.
This place chills me to the bones.
Oh, I know, that's the
Let's
quest
see
we're
if we
already
can
doing.
Find my brother and then get out of here.
Circle around!
Move to flank!
A lot of fighting in here. Got him. Him. Oh, can that only affect one person at a time? Huh. That kinda sucks. Alright. Batch 15. I should maybe vamp up. That might be a good idea. Oh no.
The Lodos
Deshaan.
Deshaan, my brother, what happened to you? By the three, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Maulborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Deshaan, this is dreadful.
The Maulborn is spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters. The Lodos plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Maulborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them. That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Maulborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman Nostrum Breva. Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people.
Okay,
I knew
I'll
you'd
talk to her.
understand. Convince her to leave without me. I don't want her to see what happens next. I acquired some of the Maulborn poison. A death of my choosing is better than turning into a monster.
Is my brother ready? I need to get him out of here. That's ridiculous. Why in the world would he want to stay in this dreadful place? I won't hear another word. He's coming with me, and we're going to make him better. He's not gonna die. He's not. Stop making sense, damn you. And damn him. And damn the Maulborn. Oof, all right. Just give me a moment to say goodbye.
All yours.
Don't do this, Deshaan. The Cirque needs you. I need you.
Oh, little sister. The Cirque will be fine. And so will you.
Damn you, brother. I'm going to miss you, but I'll do as you ask. And you, meet me outside after you've dealt with these Maulborn bastards.
Uh-oh. That was the wrong place. This thing's an absolute banger. What?
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Maulborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshaan.
What was that all about? Oh, I smell like a plague husk now. It's like The Walking Dead. That's sick. Alright. Let's feed in my phase 4 again. I think this is phase 4. Why am I running? Why am I running weirdly? Hey.
Get fed to the plague husk
That was so weird.
from the sides! Remember that our mission is sacred. Soon all of Morrowind
Oh, hey,
will
it's
know
her.
about the Maulborn. We need to get these traits to Narcissus as soon as possible.
Who are you talking? I'm burning all your shit.
You can't stop the Maulborn, you fool. We are the cleansing fire that burns across
I'm
Morrowind.
gonna burn you. Am I stage 4? Oh, I'm stage 3. Okay. Clearly I've been slacking. Hey, Nalene.
Were you able to acquire any samples of the Maulborn curative? I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of. I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there.
Yeah, it was pretty
Thanks for
easy,
your
really.
help.
All
Now, if
things
you'll excuse me,
considered.
I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
Alright. Arona, we got some things to discuss, clearly. Oh, hey.
My brother is gone, and I fear that my uncle doesn't have much longer. This plague, it's taken so many good people, and it was a bad one. Just when we need guidance and leadership the most, he left Circamora without a consul. Me? Yes, you're right. I have to be strong.
The voice
for the
direction of this
Cirque.
character is a little
Deshaan was still a Swift.
interesting.
That's the same conclusion I reached. But at least the Cirque is safe. For now. Here, take this. For helping me find my brother and expose the true nature of the Moleborn. The Moleborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind. It's my uncle. He's still ill, and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Nalene is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs. Talk to Nalene. Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can be a little aloof, but she'll tell you what she needs you to do.
Hey, Nalene, I'm gonna take that.
Yes? It's nice to see you again, of course, but I am kind of in the middle of something here. You certainly are an inquisitive one, aren't you? If you must know, Arnis lets me use his equipment until I can set up a shop of my own. Not that I really want to tell you my life story, but I was apprenticed to Arnis. Then the plague struck the Cirque and other priorities took precedence. I'll be on my own soon enough, provided the town survives this crisis. Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while Ornis and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned. I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grel Flan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find what I need in those locations.
Alrighty, I'll be back when I have them all. Hello.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter, you're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
Yes.
Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
No. Oh, what? Uh-oh. Okay. Got Kind's Heart, Dragon Scale. Oh. Got Kind's Heart, Sour Milk, Dragon Scale. Should take the potion to Nilene.
You did it? Well done. I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please. This appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the tribunal's hands. Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
Alright, Rhona's getting kicked out of her own house.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Moleborn would have destroyed the Cirque. I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
Alright.
I'm happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
It's a little gay.
Not so the Moleborn lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though. Narcissus sent me to investigate quarantined Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Moleborn are a menace. They're appearing all across Deshaan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
I can do that. I can do that.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
Orcs to the south, mercenaries camped outside by the lake, and now people are missing. I'm not sure how much more we can take. You don't know the half of it. It's the damn Lodos plague. People are scared. Many have already fled Narcissus to avoid getting sick. Of course, that's not what the remaining villagers believe. They think their families were stolen in the middle of the night. I've heard everything from a plot by the house leaders to elf-eating Bane King roaming the countryside. The Kin House is looking into it. Speak to whoever you want. The Kin House is more concerned with the coming plague than searching for people who probably just ran away. But I'm sure a counselor will hear you out. I'm not paid to think about this. That's a luxury for someone of higher rank than me. I'll admit something seems off-kilter. If only the house counselors would see it that way.
Okay, and I've got this guy to speak to.
Did you come from the Cirque? We sent a guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing. This confirms it. The Maulborn need to be wiped out. Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the house leaders at once.
You are welcome.
I told you, we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband. What do you want?
Certainly not.
Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Lalu cares. Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the house counselors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving. No one does anything in Narcissus if the Kin House doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
What do you think?
How do you fight something you can't see? It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The house leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they even bother? They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't stop it. We can't lock it out. Enjoy your last days, outsider, for the plague takes us all in the end.
Yeah. It may just do that, yeah. If you have that fucking attitude about it.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here. Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want to call it, it's driving everyone away. Or maybe that crazy story the villagers chatter on about is true. I guess anything's possible. I think the people are scared, and they should be. The Lodos plague rushes onward, and Narcissus is directly in its path. If there's any truth to the other rumors, then I'm sure the house counselors will deal with it.
All right, let's talk to said house counselor.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense, old friend. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
Hey there.
I'm sorry you had to witness that.
Bro,
My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you? You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague. Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead. I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded. Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Though I admit, visitors have been few due to recent events. I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know. Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago. Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence.
Okay. Let's split up and look for clues, gang.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague. I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking. The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention. They're stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them and ran. If you want to pick through the broken crates, be my guest.
Okay.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
Is that so? Fuck off. I'm going in my boy Sadri's house. I'm talking to Anila here.
How could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself, don't mind me. Nothing at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house? He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry. How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
Is that so? Who's your master again? Wouldn't it be Giron? Hey there. I want to feed on you to become a stage 4 vampire. I just killed the writer. Was that important? What was on the page there? Feel free to pause and read if it was important. But don't do that if it wasn't important.
Where's my husband? By Vivek said if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no good, useless piece of Kwama cattle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you? Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late. He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale. That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
Okay, well, my handy-dandy quest marker tells me that this house here must contain evidence to your husband's whereabouts.
Please, I've told you everything I know.
What the fuck?
One more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand?
Hey, Evis, you want me to take her out for you?
I have no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation.
That's exactly what
Turn
I was
around and walk
thinking.
away. Now, you're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away. Listen to me closely. You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Lodos Plague. That doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break.
Take this letter to Councillor Ralden. It explains how vials of the plague were shipped into Narcissus.
Alright, thank you very much. I'm sorry, Evis. Next drink's on me for this inconvenience.
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine. What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Lotus Plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice? I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please. Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
I'll go find him. Hey there.
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Ralden comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore. Of course he did. Ralden hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do. The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities. I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos Plague. Return when you find something.
Alright, we're taking the good old scorched earth route. Got some orders here. Alright. Oh. Go to the waterfall. Oh, it's always shit hidden behind the waterfall, isn't it? Oh, they're putting it in the water.
You don't give up,
hey there, Naru.
Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. Ah, it's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead. Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Maulborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you? I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered? This doesn't look good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out. The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodos Plague. Our goals overlap. Let's leave it at that. Not your concern. Just remember what I told you. We're on the same side. And don't get yourself killed, hero. Narcissus needs you. Sorry, we don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet. Trust me, though. We both want to stop the Maulborn.
Alright.
We need to talk.
Hey there.
Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago. And Giron's connection to the Maulborn makes me a little concerned. Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Councillor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another. I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eye. Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos Plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder about Giron's plan, doesn't it? Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them. I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions.
Very well, very well. I will do just that.
Why do I always drop things when I'm in a hurry? Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Lalu. Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Counselor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place. Not here. Just look in the pack.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, a little kitty cat? Alright. Maybe I should read more shit. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going, buddy? Here? Hell yeah. He got a little lost along the way, I think.
House Lalu wants us to believe that our friends and family left Narcissus without saying a word, but we have proof that they were abducted. And what does Hlalu do? Nothing. They seal Narcissus and refuse to let us act. No more waiting. We'll save them ourselves. We'll bring the abducted villagers home.
You found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken. We're tired of waiting for House Lalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them. I watched the Malborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Counselor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us. I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please.
That's
Speak to
strange.
Madras. Let him tell you our plan. You must help us. I need my egg sister back.
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do, even for Hlalu Old. What are you really up to? So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about Counselor Ralden. I just want our people back. Act. We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. Are you going to help us or not? I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about. I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills.
I don't see any reason I shouldn't help you, to be
weapons.
honest.
We can't fight the Malborn with our bare hands. Steal them. The House Hlalu Armory has everything we need to launch a full assault. If you really want to help, that's what we need. Get me the weapons. Then we'll tell you where the Malborn hold the missing villagers. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. Prove yourself, and you can come with us when we launch our rescue mission. Speak to Seron Denalu, the smith. He has a plan to distract the guards. This will give us enough time to get in and grab the weapons. Do what he tells you.
Okay.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wag. Keep your
Same
voice
dialogue
down.
he had to begin
Say
with.
that name too loudly and they'll slap you in chains. Now what do you want?
Good help.
Then the time has come. Take this whistle. When you're near the kin house, blow it. The sound will be our signal to create a distraction. Use the distraction to enter the kin house. Head upstairs and search for a set of keys to the armory. But don't dawdle. The guards won't leave their posts for long. Use the key downstairs to open as many weapon crates as you can. With them, we can arm the villagers. Now hurry, and don't screw up.
Alright, here we go. We're starting a fucking revolution in this bitch.
Save the villagers.
not a
Find
whistle.
our people.
Alright. It's a goofy whistle. Got the armor key. Oh shit, I need to do this. There's a time limit actually. Oh no. I had no idea. Alright, I have the weapons. Saren. Oh, okay. Time limit's over.
Is that what I think it is? Don't draw attention to yourself. I'll take those and get them to the others. I'll get these to Madras. No one will question why I have the weapons, since I'm a smith and all. Get back to the kin house and wait for us there. I'll be sure Madras sends someone to find you when we're ready.
Alright. Let's go speak to our boy Varen again.
Any sign of Giron? Or Ralden? That's good news. I've also had a slight change of plans.
What happened?
Naryu informed me that you found a note at the Malborn camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos plague. This drastically changes our stance on the situation here.
Oh, is that so?
I care only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because of this, I've decided to offer some assistance. I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up. Now go. Find your ally and save the Counselor. I'll catch up with you soon. I'll gather the guards and follow in your path. Now go. I've been here for weeks, playing the political games common to all Dark Elf kin houses. I've decided I hate such games. But you'd be surprised what you can learn if you just stand back and listen. Giron isn't our target. We're after the one who created the Lodos plague. I decided to reach out to you and provide a modicum of aid. Your actions may lead me to the one I seek. Right now, I'm your very best friend. Work with me, and we'll make sure Narcissus isn't destroyed by the Malborn. Well, they're certainly not the altruistic organization they pretend to be. It's definitely a militaristic cult, but who controls them is still unclear. I'm sure they're connected to this Vox mentioned in the notes you discovered. No idea. We're still working on that.
Alright, I'm glad to see that you're very useful.
There you are, outsider. I came as quickly as I could. Madras and the others left for the ruins. They want to save our people, but they're going to get themselves killed. A door leads to the ruins west of Narcissus. That's where they've been hiding our people. It doesn't matter, though. Madras and the townfolk aren't trained to fight.
Yeah, and they've only got 4
Madras gave me
swords.
this key to give to you. Now please hurry. It was scary watching my friends try to figure out which end of a sword to hold.
Alright, I made it to the ruins. It's gonna be a big ruins. Do I need to vampire my way through this? Question mark. I don't know. It's pretty digestible. The flute music finally stopped fucking playing. Thank God. Man, you suck. You can't even vampire stage 4 your way past these guys? Alright, well I guess I gotta kill Sadri with the normal way. I can't just Blade of Woe him.
Outsider. After I destroy you, nothing will stand in Vox's way.
Get your key as well. Oh, Daedric Ruins and your knowledge. Give it all to me. Give me all the knowledge. Oh, fuck. Why is there a Nyx Hound here? What? Alright. There we go.
What a fool I am. I led a bunch of untrained townfolk into a battle they couldn't win. They're all dead, and it's my fault. We were ambushed in the ruins. During the fighting, I slipped past the others and found the key to this building. Our missing people are here. Many are alive, but by the three, what were they doing to the dead? It's horrifying. They were mixing the low-dose substance with the corpses. The plague festered in them. They were bled into our water supply. That's why Giron didn't want us to leave. He wanted to infect us all. Of course,
he's dead.
I barely arrived in time. They were about to kill Ralden. At least I was able to save one life today. Please hurry. These people need healers immediately.
Of course.
Can you lend a hand?
There you are. Good to see you made it.
What's up, boys?
Still alive, I see. I suppose that justifies Nariu's confidence in you. Did you find them? How's Ralden? Are they inside? You actually succeeded. Well done. I gathered the guards and came as quickly as possible. A contingent has gone into the ruins to deal with the remaining Maulborn. What happened in there? So that's why he wanted Narsis sealed. He wanted easy access to more plague carriers. House Hlalu will make sure no one drinks the water until the lake is cleansed. Narsis is safe, at least for now. We'll get these people to the healers. You should get some rest. I fear things are about to get more complicated. The Maulborn are more dangerous than we thought. I'm sure your help will be needed again. We'll make sure these people... One more thing, outsider. We'll make sure these people receive care. When you have a moment, return to Narsis and speak to Nariu. She has a lead on the name you uncovered. I'll join you as soon as I can. Yes, I had Nariu investigate the evidence you retrieved from the Maulborn camp. She discovered something she wants to share. Find her back in town.
I'll go right away. Oh.
I swear, I can't seem to finish a job without you showing up to complicate matters. Oh, just give me a moment, would you? I'm right in the middle of something here. The documents you found in the Maulborn camp contained several names. A few appeared over and over. After a little bit of digging, I connected one of them to our target. Because I also learned that Hlalu troops have been ambushed by superior Maulborn forces at the Obsidian Gorge. Our target leads those forces. We want the Alchemist. Saving Hlalu troops isn't part of our mandate. But maybe together. Now you've got it. Veron and I will join you shortly. We need to send our report and wait for our next orders. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.
Alright, cool. Hello there.
No one goes into the gorge. Got that?
Do we say why?
If you're planning to use the
Oh,
pass
that's
to
sick.
Mournhold, find another route. It's not safe. The Maulborn have overrun the traders' camp and occupied the pass. By the authority of House Hlalu, this area is closed. It's a death trap. We sent in some scouts to assess the situation, but they haven't returned. I don't want to march in there blindly, but we
Shouldn't
can't wait
House
much
Indoril
longer.
be the governing force around here?
This pass is too important to allow it to fall into the
Since
Maulborn's
it's so
hands.
close to Mournhold.
It's the primary trading route between Mournhold and the west. It's also home to a trader's camp. Every caravan that comes through this part of Deshaan depends on that camp. That's an excellent question. Harassing caravan seems to go against their usual method of operations, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Speak to Captain Deril if you need something. About damn time we got some help out here. We're outmatched. Captain Deril will give you a little more insight into what's happening here.
He already has. Okay, how the fuck did that happen? I am running fucking Shadow Rider, is that it? Yeah, I'm running that shit. How the fuck did any of that happen?
Need to report back. Malborn. They're trying to make the plague stronger. The alchemist who created the Lotus Plague. Murdendril. He's
I
making
thought it
it
was
stronger,
this guy named
more
Vox.
potent. The Malborn plan to smuggle it into Mournhold. Infect the whole city. There's no time. You need to stop them. The Malborn can't bring cargo through the city gates without official papers. They're carrying forged shipping manifests. Maybe it's worth a try. Take out some of the Malborn down in the traders' camp. Get those forged papers.
Alright, I got 4 manifests. 4 forged manifests. Yes.
Did you get them? Good. This should buy us enough time to act. Good question. Before we strike back, we need to gather our swords. I wish I knew how many of the others survived. I think most of them were captured. I saw some of them dragged off toward that cave to the north. I'll report to Diril and let him know what's happening here. You go to the cave and see if you can find the others.
Will do. Hey, buddy.
Those Nyx hounds won't take me. Won't make me into a husk. Bled myself with my own blade. No use to them now. That'll show them. What was I saying? Did Scout Marmine send you? I was glad she got away. The others, they're all gone. I've seen what the plague does to a body. I won't let it take me. But if the wards were destroyed... Arcane wardstones that make the Moorborn immune to the plague. A gift from someone called Vox.
Yeah, okay.
Sure would be a shame if those
So we're
ailics
back
came
on
down
Vox
with their
now.
own plague. How about you smash those wards that are protecting them? I heard them crying out in the darkness. The plague's taken them. They've turned. The wards. Concentrate on the wards. There are 3 of them. Smash them all. Those wards keep the Moorborn from getting infected by their plague. Smash them. And may the plague take them all. Down into the cave. The same place they dragged the others. May the 3 watch over their souls now.
Okay. Let's get these wards cracked. Am I gonna bonk them? Can I do that? Is it gonna be the bonk animation? Oh, okay. Sick. Kill the healer because he's a pussy. I think it's gonna be the bonk animation. Bonk. No, that's unfair. That is unfair. Oh, fuck all of that. No. Now I gotta fight all these stupid fucking things? Okay. God, I hate this game sometimes. I tripped on one little rock and now I no longer get the speedrun bonus. Bonk. Oh, how? How in God's fucking name? Fuck you. You're dying. You're all gonna fucking die. I didn't want to kill you guys. I wanted to let you live. Guess I'm just too fucking generous. God damn. Come on. That almost made it worth it. 9 out of 18. We're halfway there, boys.
Good, you're still alive. Scout Marmine told us she sent you to this cave. Veron says he knows you from Narcissus. He and his ally have offered their assistance. We have to proceed cautiously. I don't want any more of my soldiers getting infected. But the Moorborn have to be dealt with. For good. Ah! That changes things. We've spotted the plague shipment they planned for Mournhold. I want those crates destroyed, but I need my troops at a safe distance when it happens. Always. A cliff overlooks their loaded wagons, and I've got archers up there. Get to Nariu Virion. Tell her to have the archers shatter the crates from above. We'll see how the Moorborn like being exposed to their own plague. Good idea. Exactly what we need. On your way then. That tunnel will take you to the top of the cliff.
Hell yeah. Oh fuck, I thought those were our guys. Why didn't you... Oh my god. Oh, the Malborn are already my least favorite fucking faction I've ever fought. I cannot wait to just slaughter them completely. Give them their own plague. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's going to be so good.
Ready for a fight? Once the archers start, the Malborn will swarm this overlook. Let me know when you're ready. Archers, to your positions. Once the arrows start flying, they'll be on us in no time.
The arrows are
Here they
flying.
come.
Yeah, come here. Why didn't you come like 4 at a time? 10 at a time, I could do it.
You've doomed us all. Prepare to die.
God, the commander was easier to take out than most of the normal ones.
All right, back to the cave. Change of plans. There's crates the archers destroyed. The plague is spreading quicker than dragon's breath. Can't go that way. Hey, I'm not an alchemist. I can only tell you what Veron told me. That stuff is potent. It spreads like wildfire. As soon as it touches skin, people transform into husks.
I warned that fool Deril not to go on ahead. If he's not a husk yet, he's probably a feast for one. That plague moves like lightning. He took some troops to the southern side of the gorge. He's looking for the Malborn leader, the alchemist. I don't know if he made it that far or not. Don't need to tell us twice. We'll stay on high ground until the plague dissipates. If you find Deril and he's turned, do what you have to. Understand?
Of course. Hey, Deril, you're alive.
By Aeum! You've run through a gauntlet of plague and death, yet you aren't sick. How? We'll consider it a blessing of the tribunal for now and leave it at that. The Malborn who haven't fallen to the plague are in retreat. We've just one final matter to attend to. We've got Medindral, the alchemist who created the Lodos plague, cornered in these ruins. We need to capture him and find out how he did it. With you at our side, we can't fail. That's the spirit. We're right behind you. Remember, we have to find out how the plague was made. Then we can get to work on making a cure. Let's go.
Alright, I mean, I've already got people kind of working on a cure. I want to talk to them back at the Cirque. I'm pretty well known around there. I'm a big deal. Kind of saved the town. Kind of saved a lot of towns around Tamriel. You'd be surprised. There's a few people who know my name.
On your guard. We don't know what's up ahead. Look everywhere. Any clues we find may... What did you find? What is that?
Alchemical recipes. Alchemical recipes. As a...
That's the recipe for the Lodos plague. We've done it!
Nice.
Wait. What's happening?
The fuck just happened?
You resist my plague? Let's try a stronger version.
No! No, not that! Ah!
Oh, goddamn.
You didn't think it would be that easy, did you?
Nah. This is actually easier than I expected. You only had 26 gold on you? Man, you suck.
told you, Veron. Our champion survived.
What happened in there? Where's Dirul? He's gone, isn't he? He died valiantly, then. Did you learn anything in there that would help us? Praise Vivek. With the notes, we can finally craft a cure. The Mulborn have fallen to their own plague. The merchants are already returning to their camp. The stuff in the crates was extremely potent, but also very short-lived. It came and went fast, and we haven't seen any more
settled into the
afflictions.
dirt or anything?
But if this had reached Mournhold... Still, we can't lower our defenses yet. This was just one piece of the Mulborn scheme. But for now, the Gorge and Mournhold are safe.
With the death of the alchemist Merdindril, our contract is fulfilled. I'm not sure we could have accomplished it without you. On to our next assignment. We don't get a lot of downtime. We're always on the job, always watching. Are you heading to Mournhold now? Someone has to tell Ordinator Kilau what happened here. You appear to be available for the job.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Hopefully it won't be because your name's on a contract.
Alright. Off to Mournhold, off to see Almalexia. Eventually.
Hold.
What do you have to tell me?
Welcome to Mournhold, capital city of the Ebonheart Pact. We track all visitors. Upon arrival, everyone must see a registrar who will record your name and business in Mournhold. Thank you for your cooperation. Deshaan has become a chaotic, dangerous place. Why shouldn't we instill a degree of order in our most prominent city? A little inconvenience is a small price to pay for your continued safety, citizen. Speak with Registrar Revel in the city center. Take the stairs up to the central building and you should find him in the courtyard there. Do not dally. It is illegal to enter Mournhold without being registered.
Alright, well, I don't want to be breaking the fucking law, so... We're gonna go get registered. First I gotta talk to the Kalio guy, Kalau.
The Ordinators must be vigilant in our pursuit of preserving the peace for the Tribunal. Sadly, we can't be everywhere at once. And so, Magistrix Vox grows bolder every day.
Ooh.
So the rumors are true. Do Mark take the Mulborn and the trouble they've caused? We won't let the Gorge fall again.
Alright. Well, I was glad to get that message to you. I gotta go register myself, or the fucking IRS is gonna be on me.
Word of the plague in the west has reached Mournhold. We were told to watch for someone matching your description. It's good to have you in the city. Yes, of course. I have orders from the Tribunal Temple to register you and grant you access to the city immediately.
Oh, that's good to hear. I like
the
your
Sacred
skin tone.
Lady
What are you doing?
Almalexia requests that you attend her
What
in
are
the
you-
temple
what are you
at
using?
your earliest convenience.
Oh, I was supposed to meet her?
Yes, I already said that. Weren't you listening? It's a rare honor to receive an audience with the Sacred Lady. You should go now and leave this lowly clerk to his duties. We can't all have appointments with the divine.
Okay, where's that at? Is that just right ahead? City center? Is that just in here? Who the fuck are
Honor
you?
to you and your house, Sarah. My lord Devaith Fear.
Oh
would
fuck,
speak
no, it's not. I don't want to talk to you. Hey, it's not you.
About time you showed up. I was going crazy waiting out here. This place isn't exactly on my list of favorite places to hang out, you know. No, I just enjoy hanging around the temple. I love all the gnashing of teeth and hypocrisy. Yes, I was waiting for you. Look, don't get too excited. There's trouble brewing and I don't have a contract, so I can't officially get involved. The Mulborn are in the city. I saw what they did in Narcissus, and I don't want to see the same thing happen in Mournhold. I'm not supposed to care, but I guess I'm getting a little soft. You've got the clout to find someone in power and investigate.
I got the clout.
Wait, you got a date with the Sacred Lady? You really are something. Look, tell her about the Mulborn. Maybe she'll let you look into this. I normally wouldn't think of using her, but this is important, and I know Almalexia cares about the city. And I'll see if I can find out where the Mulborn are hiding.
So
I'll meet you at the
much that
Flaming
it
Nix, the
becomes her
corner club
greatest
southeast of
flaw.
here. Oh, and listen, don't breathe a word about me to Almalexia. Promise you'll do that, and I'll help you save Mournhold.
Alright. Hey there, Alexia.
Welcome to Mournhold, my child. Your name is known to the Tribunal. You were wise to heed my summons.
Well, that's sick.
You have helped my people, and through your actions, you have aided me. I sense that your accomplishments thus far are only the beginning. My registrars
really?
have given you access
I got
to
a
the
long
city,
fucking way to go
but I
then.
would like to personally thank you for your deeds. Nonsense. I take pleasure in rewarding those who serve my will. May this lantern provide you light in even the darkest situations. But I sense something troubles you. Tell me. Fear not to speak your mind in my divine presence. I sense that there is more to your story, but I won't pry. I trust your instincts and your judgment in these matters. Consider yourself blessed with my authority. You may investigate the Moorborn presence as you see fit. Do not be so quick to offer your thanks. After all, you are doing all the work. Should you remove this Moorborn thorn from my side, I will have yet another reason to thank you. Go speak to your secretive allies. We have similar goals. For now. Do you always question a gift from a god?
It's not the first one I've
But I'm in a
received.
generous mood. The lantern requires no fuel or flame to produce light. Simply activate the lantern, and it will summon a ball of illumination to your side for a short time.
Nice. Well, thank you for it very much. I'm gonna put that. I have it. I have it. I have the lantern. Can I use it? Can I... Where's Naryu? Narwhal? Oh god, she's down there. Hey Naryu, what's up?
Hello, hero. Good to see you gone out of there in one piece. I understand that Almalexia can be a little rough on her toys. While you were getting cozy with the goddess, I discovered something interesting. The House Dresfarm outside the city is on high alert. I saw the guards get violent with people for just walking by. They're using a courier named Thoraville to deliver bribes to house leaders and city officials. I think they're hiding something. You know me so well, but we'll need to get the courier's key. He's been picking up wine here, then delivering bottles around town. He tends to keep a bottle or two as he goes along. We might be able to use that to our advantage. I'm not sure, but I've got a bad feeling about the Dres farm, and I think it's all connected somehow. The Dres and the Moorborn. Makes a certain amount of sense if you think about it, doesn't it? You know me so well, but we'll need to get the courier's key. He's been picking up wine here, then delivering bottles around town. Poison. Don't give me that look. It's not lethal poison. It'll just put him in a nice deep sleep. Follow him, and when he takes a sip from his bottle and falls over, you can grab his key. You had to go and walk me, didn't you? Fine. Go downstairs and borrow a bottle of wine for me. I'll do the rest.
Hell yeah.
Did you get... I'm gonna need that wine if this ruse is going to work. All right, all right. Why are you always so close? Stand back and let me work. I'll lure him upstairs. You wait a moment, then follow us. When I give the signal, go ahead and snatch the key. Hey, handsome. Did you send this fine bottle of wine to little old me?
What? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the other good-looking House Dres guy over there. Look, if you didn't send this to me, just say so, and I'll show my gratitude to somebody else.
Well, I'm the only House Dres courier who delivers wine in Mournhold, so that bottle must have come from my supply, and it certainly looks good next to you. You mentioned gratitude. How thankful exactly are you thinking?
Why don't you come upstairs and find out? Someone has to help me drink this wine.
Oh yeah, sorry. Green Eyes Wander. That's a sick ass name.
Kneel down, lover. Let's have some fun. Well, that was fun. Hey, didn't you see my signal? Go get the key.
Mine. Alright. Suspicious ash. Suspicious turkey leg. Suspicious urn. Suspicious rug. Ah. It was actually suspicious.
Did you miss me?
A little bit.
Exciting.
I have separation anxiety.
Well. See that? That's an impressive trapdoor for a simple farmhouse cellar. I love it when my hunches pan out. Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, sick.
Open the door. They must be hiding something good down there. Let's go see. I'm surprised House Trez managed to do anything with the Ordinators on high alert. Not much gets past them, even when they're not looking for trouble. Part of me hopes that all we find are a bunch of old crates that nobody cares about. But I've got one of those feelings. And I'm pretty sure it involves the Malborn. What I want and what I do are usually very different things, my friend. Let's just get down there and see what's going on. With any luck, we'll be done before the Corner Club serves tonight's Flaming Nick stew. And the drinks will be on me.
Hell yeah. Mournhold Sewers. Sounds absolutely delightful. Oh, this place is big.
About time you got here. What took you so long? Come on, let's see what's down here.
Oh. Oh,
Follow me.
Oh, okay, I can climb back up.
This isn't good. I wish my
Why
partner
are you
Veron
like
was
purple
here.
right
He'd
now?
know what to do. Wait, no I don't. Veron would wring my neck for being down here. So, fair warning. This could be bad. Real bad. This cave system. It links directly to the sewers beneath Mournhold. Well, to part of them. The sewers are more extensive than you'd think. That's why I couldn't find the Malborn. They can move through these tunnels without being noticed. Let's just say I've spent more than my share of time sneaking around beneath cities. If you've seen one sewer, you've seen them all. Protections were placed down here to hide people. People with blood on their hands. People like me. If they found a way to activate the Daedric wards again, then the Malborn have a virtual hidden highway to use against us. That's not relevant right now, hero. Stay focused. Find the Malborn and figure out what they're up to. And we can talk about my sordid yet extremely intriguing past.
Very well.
Ails? Really? Search around. There should be a door somewhere nearby. I'll keep an eye out.
There's a door right here.
Let me guess. The door won't open? There's got to be something controlling it. Look around a bit. And watch out for those creatures. They're
burn.
ugly.
That worked. No. Have elite grease. Have more elite grease. I have. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Alright, well, let's grease up this lever. Lever still won't budge. Sick. How do I get up there? Oh, okay, sick. Elite grease. Stone lever.
Good job!
I did it.
I knew you could do it. Meet me inside. The wards. They're active. That's impossible. No one outside my organization should have been able
your
to
guy's gonna
activate them.
betray us.
If the Maulborn are using this base, the entire city is in danger. No, they can't be. Maybe a splinter group or something? I don't know what to think. Not all of us exactly see eye to eye on our current situation, but to join up with the Maulborn? That's just idiotic. It used to be, but we haven't used
Has she
these
revealed
halls in
to
a
us that
long,
she's
long
Morak
time.
Tong yet?
Not since we fell out of favor. That's just it. There shouldn't be anything down here. Not anymore. Sure, in the past, when the wards were active, we used this place to come and go as we pleased. There wasn't a better hiding place for a group of dedicated assassins for hire. I suppose anyone with knowledge of the Daedric arts might be able to activate them. I'm not an expert on magic, you know. I need to warn somebody. Veron needs to know about this. Do what you do best. Rush in, swinging weapons and tossing magic around like there's no tomorrow. If you find whoever activated the wards, get them to tell you what's going on down here. I know you will. That's why I ran into you on your way to the temple. I'll drop the Ordinators an anonymous tip. Maybe even get word to your beloved goddess. Hopefully someone will show up to give you a hand. Just don't die on me, hero. Got that?
Yeah, I'll just step around the wards. I mean, that was insanely easy. I see a bit of a design flaw in your defense system. I'm not gonna judge you, but I think that you could, in the future, if you want to set up more
My
wards.
city, my people shall not be harmed.
Okay. Sick on Alexia. Oh,
Stay back! Attacking the city! Stay back!
It seems I am in your debt again, champion. Your friend. She thinks to hide from me. But I heard her words of warning. She cares for you. But Verona is wounded. I shall take her to the Mages Guild where she can receive care. Find her there.
alright. What's up? Here,
I know
Telvanni.
you. You were in the sewers, right?
I don't
You saved
remember
me,
that.
didn't you? I don't remember much, but I remember you. I came to Mournhold a few weeks ago to visit some friends. I guess word got out that a Telvanni was in the city because I suddenly found myself tied up in the sewers. The Maulborn. They kept badgering me about Daedric magic. Members of House Telvanni are known for their knowledge of all types of magic. I guess they assumed I could make the old wards active again. I did what they wanted. Eventually. It was either that or... I don't want to think about it. I don't care what you believe, but I never heard of the Maulborn before I came to this vile city. And I certainly had no intention of betraying the Tribunal before they threatened me. I only know what I heard. I think they were planning an attack of some sort. They sent off a large group just before you showed up. I told all of this to the Sacred Lady. She said you would visit me and I should tell you to find an Ordinator.
Alrighty, I will do just that. Nearest Ordinator is right over here.
Ah, just in time. The Sacred Lady asked us to watch for you. Indeed, the Sacred Lady wants you to know that she wasn't able to eliminate all of the pests you found in the sewers. So Alexia believes. I was told to convey upon you the gratitude of the Tribunal, and to inform you that the Sacred Lady still has need of your services. And one more thing. The Sacred Lady wishes to speak with you. Personally. She awaits your presence. Please, head to the temple at once. The Sacred Lady doesn't share all her secrets with those who serve her, but as far as I know, no attack has yet occurred within the confines of the city. We've been ordered not to discuss the entirety of the situation in public, to prevent panic, you understand. The lady summons you. Go.
I'm on my way.
Some of my own children have betrayed me. I am rarely an angry god, but this time there shall be a reckoning. Rage consumes me. The Moorborn invade my home, they attack my children, they attack me. You have proven yourself loyal and capable. I call upon you to serve me once more. The Moorborn penetrated the temple and opened a portal into oblivion. Even now, Daedra swarm within its hallowed halls. Such sacrilege must not stand. Banish the Daedra that defile our temple. Defeat them, and then make your way to my altar. While you slay their minions, I shall determine what the Moorborn are really up to. Now go, and carry my divine rage with you.
Why can't you do that?
You shall hear, though you shall never speak of it. This enemy uses guile and subterfuge. I need time to understand the threat they pose. My divine defenses have been breached, and the temple has been invaded. I cannot be seen to fail. Appearances are everything. They feed opinion and belief. Such matters are important to me. But enough questions. Save the temple, and you will be renowned among mortals and favored by gods.
I mean, that's about accurate for Almalexia. Oh, that looks beautiful. Oh, it just takes me back to the Tribunal DLC. Even though Mournhold looks nothing like it did in Tribunal. It should look a little similar. Like, I'm glad places like Riften, for example, don't really look like they did in the game it was from. Because that makes sense, like, within lore, but Mournhold is like a very ancient city. No. I don't know why they changed its appearance so much, but they kept fucking Solitude the exact same. Of all things. Hey there, buddy. There's 3 for 3. I gotta pray at her altar. Does that banish all the people? Hey there.
I sense the temple is free of the Daedric incursion. We are well pleased. While you fought for my glory, I learned more about our foes. Magistrix Vox used Daedric magic to split the seams of the wards around the High Chapel. Then she opened an Oblivion Gate to fill the temple with Daedra. You need to get into the High Chapel. Vox managed to bypass the defenses, but its wards are still in place, drawing on the full power of the Tribunal. We must get you past those wards. Without the blessing of each of the 3, no mortal may pass through the wards and enter the High Chapel. You have more than proven yourself to me. You have my blessing already. You would compound the sacrilege that has already been wrought upon our temple? No, that is unacceptable. If you will aid us, you will do it with our blessings, or
I should probably read dialogue before I decide to click on it.
Go to the cloisters of Vivec and Sothasil. My companion gods are absent, but they left trials I can activate to grant their blessings. Pass the trials, and you will be blessed.
Man, I can't talk to him. I can't talk to Vec or Set. I can't talk to those guys. They're chill. They're a lot more chill than you are.
Sothasil values intelligence and ingenuity. He builds, he maintains. He is the master of his creations. He shall test these qualities in you. Sothasil has devised a test that allows him to learn more about you each time you complete it. You are to repair one of his clockwork toys, and then break it. All gears turn like the hurling disc. All artifice is ephemeral, and at times, parts are of more use than the whole. There, divine wisdom. Does that satisfy you?
A little bit. Okay. Oh. 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 We need to add another gear. Oh. Add a gear, okay. No, I don't want that. Hold on. I think I'm close. Add a core. Add a core, yes! I gotta kill it.
Your reason surpassed the Arbiter's trap. In doing so, you've revealed yourself to us. You do not fully comprehend. Such is your imperfection. We are the imperfection of Sothasil, excised from his being, yet never truly apart.
Okay.
We measure the indulgence of inspiration against the necessities of progression. You will never know. You are not Sothasil. Perfection can never truly be attained. By testing one's constantly degrading mechanism against this unknowable goal, you reveal the imperfections of your own device. Can you accept this necessity?
Sure.
For comprehending the necessity of imperfection, you have earned
Hell
the blessing
yeah.
of Sothasil.
Alright, let's go. Hopefully Vivek's fucking chiller. I say that knowing full well that Sothasil is my favorite character in the lore, so I can't be too annoyed with him.
Vivek's trial will measure your clarity of judgment. He saw our blessed people through vexing times. His wisdom reveals the secrets others keep. So shall yours be put to the test. Vivek's teachings often take the form of allegories and tales. His lessons are learned by listening and then acting. His challenge exemplifies that approach. You must listen, then act. A temple worker named Varman dueled Belronan Telvanni, slaying him before witnesses.
Varman?
But Varman was a loyal spy. To incite such discord was against his nature. As Vivek did, speak with Varman. Determine who truly slew the Telvanni.
Okay.
My lord Vivek, I bear the most grievous news. Belronan Telvanni challenged me to a duel of blood. I regret to say, I won. It was a small cut upon the arm, enough to settle the matter. But he fell dead. I was advising Tolnus and Galtza when the others arrived, Belronan full of anger, Fenila a sneer on her lips, and Morami resigned to what came next. Belronan claimed I'd interfered in his affairs. He insisted I knew what he meant. Of course not. I told him so, but he claimed it a lie and challenged me to a first blood duel. Then everything turned to death. My blade ended his life and directly caused his turmoil. I willingly submit to your judgment, Lord Vivek. Your word is unquestioned. I am here to command. Though my blow caused Belronen's death, it was set in motion by another hand. I will aid you in discovering the source of this duel, if you will it.
Yeah.
Lord Vivek, I was here when Belronen issued his challenge. He would still live if not for Fenila. She stoked the Telvanni's rage, urging him not to back away from an insult to his honor. She called herself his friend. Curious way to show it.
Okay, so Telvanni or Felina.
Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the floor. Belronen wouldn't share the note that Temple Netch sent his way, but assured me its contents were vile. One sworn to the temple, quibbling over coin. You should kill him yourself, my lord.
Okay, so she wants Valmond to die.
Fenila lent Belronen her blade before the duel. I insisted Varman and Belronen swap weapons. You'd think she's Ash Mountain the way she fumed.
Okay.
A tragedy, Lord Vivek. Belronen's death in the temple brings great shame to his house. I had thought reasoned words could dissuade him from the duel. Such temper is common to House Telvanni, but it's not my place to question their reliability.
Alrighty.
Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the floor. Belronen, Morami sold me poison yesterday. I'd planned to hunt cliff racers next week, but decided this was a better way to get rid of vermin, so I poisoned the blade. Belronen should never have traded weapons. Worse, he should never have lost to Varman. My lord, the life of one such as Varman bears no comparison to Belronen Telvanni. Yes, I sought to root corruption from the temple by poisoning that pile of scrib jelly. I'd do it again.
You walked in our skin and wrought our judgment. You exposed the lie at the core of all truth. This may be lost on you. It does not matter. We are echoes of Vivek. Nothing more. All things less. We recall the wisdom of his judgment, which differed from your own.
Huh.
You could not know. You are not Vivek, both. Neither. We rewarded Fenila for her cunning, yet House Redoran suffered for poisoning a Telvanni in another's duel. We flayed Morami for her actions, yet elevated House Hlalu for its actions in exposing a heretic. Through your wisdom and judgment, you have earned Vivek's favor. Receive our blessing.
Sick.
You're too late. Vox has the artifact. The judgment of Veloth is hers. You know nothing, free. Now.
Haha, get fucked. What? Oh, there's an order I have to go in? Alright. Oh my god, dude, what? Why is there an arbitrary order that I have to do this in now?
I may fall, but you were too late to stop.
Oh my god, what?
She will destroy you all!
go. Oh.
I felt a burst of power from the temple and ventured within, fearing the worst. But you've prevailed. What have you discovered? I will discover what powers the judgment of Veloth possesses and why Vox has stolen it. In the meantime, you must pursue Magistrix Vox. For your heroism and service this day, I name you a Hand of Almalexia. Go with my blessing upon you.
Nice.
As Vox fled Mournhold, she went east. With the recent troubles, the Ordinators are on high alert. One of them saw her headed that way. To the east of Mournhold lies Selphora, a quiet village known for its independent spirit. Vox almost certainly passed through there. Start your search in Selphora.
I am on my way.
Turn back, traveler. There was an explosion and now Selphora is overrun. I was injured trying to get to the inn. I don't know what happened. The elders were gathered in the center of town. Then there was a flash, and suddenly spirits were everywhere. So many people died. But they remain here as angry and vengeful spirits. I think so, but probably not far. I need to go to the inn. That's where survivors were gathering.
Alright, let's go. Let's run. Vamonos. Oh yep, there's dead people there, for sure.
Elenisi? Thank the three you made it. We feared the worst. Have you brought help?
It was a close call. I'd be dead if not for this traveler's assistance.
You've chosen a bad time to visit Selphora, stranger. Spirits roam the streets and unquenchable fire consumes the town. Selphora is lost.
Don't be too hasty, Meldris. Our new friend is powerful. I've seen what the traveler can do. I never thought I'd be so happy to get back in this inn. I think so. At least for the moment. But we're worried there are other survivors still outside. There's a temple on the hill overlooking the town. We're hoping that others have found sanctuary there. We're no match for ghosts. I barely survived skirting the edge of town. None of us would make it there. Yes, I saw how you handle yourself. I know you can make it. It's on the other side of the bridge. There's a staircase to the south of here, but I can't tell you if the path is safe or not.
I'll go check it out.
You saved the woman. You have my thanks. Yes, that is true. My suffering follows a different path. I'm cursed to only observe. My thoughts, my memories, they're a jumble. I think there may be a way to save the town. It's so hard to remember.
Need you to remember, old man.
Somewhere in the temple below. Its water was holy. You have seen the strange fires throughout town? I remember that much. Maybe this liquid can quench those flames. I feared I don't know for certain. So many things I don't know. You'll have to test it. See if the water will work on the magic fire within the chamber of the tree. Look for a brazier of unnatural flame. Be wary, stranger. My heart tells me...
Yeah. You're... Oh my god, okay, I have to fucking learn about the chamber of the tree.
When Saint Veloth came to Resdain, what Morrowind is now, he planted the seeds of his homeland. Only the Tree of Somerset survived. This temple was built around it. Strange. Why do I remember this clearly, when all else is fog?
Oh no, gang. Maybe it's a fucking clue. This zone quest is getting to the point where it's stuck around a little too long for my liking. overstayed its welcome. Oh, fuck you. Die. Die, you stupid fucking creature. Oh my god, you're fucking stupid. I hate you.
Self-Fora is dead. You will not save her.
God. What are you... What are you? Get out of here. You're fucking dead is what you are. Christ's sake, dude.
You gained the decanter. There was an echo here, but now it is silent. The defilement begins to lift from Selfora. The fog begins to clear, but so many memories rush in. What you fought was an echo of Magistrix Vox. She left it here to bind the spirits to this place. Part of her punishment of Selfora. There's something you must see. Praise to the three Magistrix Vox. To what do we owe the honor of your visit?
Behold, I bear the hammer of Veloth, priest. I have come to rally my people against the taint of the three.
What are you saying, Vox? Have you gone mad?
Mad? You want to see mad? Let me show you true madness.
I have shown you everything I can. I remember my death, but that is the past now. You have more pressing matters to deal with than to listen to a ghost's stories. You have the decanter now. There are two people still trapped in the town, a young man and a woman, but the magical fire closes in on them. Yes, that should work. Find the houses in which they are trapped and save them.
I'll do what I can. Okay, you fucking happy? Jesus. Let's go talk to the woman. These quests aren't even showing up on the zone quest, so I'm gonna be doing so much more content than I had thought that I was gonna be doing tonight.
My mother and brother are safe,
That's fucking
and I have you
sick.
to thank.
Yeah, you do.
So not every spirit in Selfora is filled with hate? Then I am thankful to it that my mother and brother are still alive. My father, Tidin Arthalin. No one has seen him since
He's
the
probably dead
catastrophe
because the
struck.
guy didn't tell me. The guy
Was he
didn't
at
tell
the
me if he
temple?
was alive, and
Maybe
he told me
went
the
to the
other
town
two.
hall. It's usually locked. Here,
No, he's
take
probably
this
dead.
key.
He's probably dead. Fuck him,
Please,
he's dead.
He might be hiding there.
Fuck
he
you,
might be
he's
injured.
dead. Fuck you, your dad is dead, and if he's not, I'm going to kill him. Hey, asshole. Supposed to be fucking dead. So that I can get this shit over with. Oh, thank God. Is this him? Yes. Oh, thank God.
Tidin's gone, I'm afraid. I'm
Oh,
all
it's
that
you?
remains of his too short life. I am.
Dude.
I was. What's the proper way to say that when you're dead?
I don't know, but say it quickly.
Don't be. You saved my family. And you can do something more. With the decanter. It can do much more than put out magical fires. It's a vessel for spiritual energy. Ah, so much to explain. Understand this. The echo of Vox that you fought earlier isn't gone. It's my jailer and tormentor. I'm chained to it, but it's also chained to me. Go to the crater in the middle of town. When you get there, I'll summon Vox's echo. Defeat the echo again, but this time, draw it into the decanter.
We're playing fucking Ghostbusters now? Is that what's happening?
This is when I showed you Magistrix Vox's arrival and how she demanded we join her. Treason! And then, in an instant, the souls of half the town.
Can we undo this?
No.
Soon,
maybe.
Yeah,
Prepare
let's kill the
yourself.
echo.
Come
Let's kill the
forth,
echo.
of Vox. Come forth, vile parasite. Face your doom.
How dare you summon me to you? You shall suffer for this outrage.
God damn.
You did it! The echo of Vox is defeated.
Yes, she
With
is.
Vox's echo gone, I am free.
Peace out.
Tell my family.
Fucking learn to speak quicker, by the way. It's really fucking annoying.
We had...
Sick. Alright, what do you want?
There is no help here. Oh, I pray all is not lost. There's trouble at the shrine of Saint Veloth. I came to find help, but it appears that Selphora has problems of its own. Oh, it happened so fast. Magistrate Vox called forth Saint Veloth himself and then unleashed a wave of destruction. The spirit of the saint himself seems to be fading. I ran all the way here to find some help. Can you help us?
Fucking, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Heyo. You Saint Veloth himself.
Once again.
That's insane.
My people need me. But I dwindle and fade. I was. Now I am but a remnant of my former glory. Magistrix Vox shattered my reliquary and reduced me to my current state. You need my blessing to defeat her, but as I am now, I cannot bestow it. Restore my reliquary. Find the pieces scattered about the shrine and bring them to Master Aaron at the central dais. When I'm made whole, I can help you prevail against Vox. Many of my priests died fighting the Daedra, who now defile the shrine. Those who remain seek to gather the pieces of my reliquary. Speak to Priest Deshaan, who is best favored of my servants. I know she still lives.
Okay. Have all the reliquary. Find Master Aaron. Aaron. Damn.
Beware. Daedra assail this humble shrine. Saints bless you, but we have an even bigger problem. In all the chaos, we just discovered that the saint's skull is missing. One of my priests saw a Daedroth carry it off. We must recover it. Acolyte Hlen's on the trail of the Daedroth that took it. I saw him follow the thing toward the western crypts. Now, please hurry before that beast damages our holy relic.
Alright, I'll go fuck this guy up. You won't even remember he existed by the time I'm done with him.
I thought I was the only one fool enough to be sneaking around this place. Are you trying to get killed? Run for it while you can! I am, though I wish I wasn't. What a monster. But it's got the sacred cranium, I'm sure of it. It stalked off this way, and I sneaked after it. It went into the crypt. You can probably follow it just by its odor. It smells like a hot forge. Are you going after it? Because I'm not. That thing breathes fire.
Yeah.
Hey, shit ass.
Please, make haste, or soon I will be no more. Take it to the dais and place it with the reliquary pieces. Vox believed that when she shattered my reliquary, she removed me from this battle. Your deeds have foiled her scheme.
She wants to return to a simpler time, when our people worship the good Daedra. But that time is past. Nonetheless, she wields my hammer, Veloth's judgment. I used it to defend our people. She uses it for revenge.
The Tribunal has long held it in their care. Mad and reckless, Vox stole it from their temple. Now I'm fading and my connection to this plane becomes more tenuous. If you would restore my reliquary, delay no longer.
Yeah.
Yes, place everything. Just throw it like that.
I am returned to my customary ethereal vigor. Thanks to you, my child. Vox possesses my hammer, the Judgment. Like any such artifact, it can be used for good or turned to darker purposes. But all is not lost. I can protect you from the hammer's powers. When Judgment falls, Vox kills her target and traps its soul. The trapped souls feed her power, making her stronger than other mortals. Few can survive the hammer's strike, but you shall. I shall bestow upon you my blessing. Imbued with the power of my holy favor, the hammer cannot kill you.
Sick.
But it will send you to where the other souls are trapped. You shall free Vox's prisoners and thus break her power. Go now, exalted by my blessing, to Eidolon's Hollow. Stop Magistrix Vox and put an end to her madness.
Okay. Eidolon's Hollow. Bunch of Ordinators camped out here.
Ah, you've come, and just in time. Vox has summoned Daedric cultists to make up for the Moorborn losses. Mother Morrowind ordered us to wait for the one who brings the blessing of Veloth to arrive. Lady Almalexia sent her Ordinators to hold this position, but we are too few to go up against Vox's bolstered forces. A moment, please. Our lady knows of your arrival. Sit by the fire and she'll speak to you presently.
No.
Take a seat by the fire.
You received Veloth's blessing and have come to the Hollow, just as I have foreseen. The blasphemer Vox has sealed herself behind powerful wards. While these wards are in place, she is hidden from me. 3 wards protect her.
So
one bound to the living, one to the dead, and one to the Daedric Plains. Destroy these wards, then you will be able to enter the blasphemer's lair.
Strange lights emanate from 3...
No, okay.
Thank Vivek you stopped the Covenant from summoning Sadal.
Yeah, why are these wards so spread out? Hey, I destroyed your fucking wards. Please tell me I can just run through this bitch and finish the quest.
Who are you that shatters Vox's wards and defies her will? Why hasn't she consumed your soul, as she has with all the others? How very interesting. Others have made this claim. Others have died. Still, I enjoy watching a good challenge. I see you have powerful allies of your own. Almalexia and Veloth, but they can't help you here. You threaten Vox, enraging her, forcing her to commit even more brutal atrocities. How glorious. Soon her army of Daedra and lost souls will march forth, unleashing new terrors across the land. Bold words, but your divines can't protect you here. Your goddess hides in her temple, while Vox wields the power of oblivion. How do you hope to stand against that? Veloth's blessing. So impressive. But a paltry blessing doesn't make you invincible. You did take down the wards, though. I'll give you that. Perhaps you do pose a challenge to Vox after all. You must learn Vox's secrets before you can hope to face her as an equal. Search for the 3 anima archives within. Let them pull you into the realm of memory. Let them show you how this little drama came to be. The archives will reveal Vox's past, letting you witness the events that brought us to this moment. Start with the Western Anima Archive and touch the Anima Crystal. Then speak to me and watch and learn. How could I witness this monumental event if I was somewhere else? As to who I am, well, at the moment, I am your friend. Let's leave it at that.
Sick, you're so mysterious and cool. Alright. Crystal number 1. What are we doing in here, Aspera?
Vox wasn't always like this. Once she willingly served the tribunal and was committed to its cause. Vox's son grew distant, more radical. He broke his mother's heart. Watch, listen. This is how Vox's dark journey ends.
You mustn't do this, my son. Defying the tribunal is a death sentence.
Enough, Mother! Your faith in false gods blinds you to the truth.
You mustn't say such things, Miram.
Silence, Mother! The Daedric princes return. I welcome them as the true gods of this land.
Please, Miram, come back. I don't want to see you get hurt.
Oh, this is easy if it's just gonna be memories like that.
The son listened when cunning Boethia whispered in his ear. He tried to steal an artifact from the tribunal temple, the hammer known as the Judgment of Veloth. Many of the tribunal's faithful died gloriously that day.
Why did the tribunal
Miriam
care
was
about Veloth?
caught and punished. Magistrix Vox witnessed her son's torment. She was powerless to intervene.
My child, why have you spilled innocent blood? What has led you to perform such evil?
You are a lie, Almalexia! A false god! I renounce you as the impostor you are!
You show no remorse, and your crimes cannot be ignored. Let this be a lesson to all who would oppose the tribunal.
No, my lady. Mercy! I beg of you! He's my only son!
What mercy did Miram show his victims? I am sorry, dear Yuri, but he has earned this punishment.
Nice and quick memories. I don't have to do any walking during them. They're just bang, 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 bing, bong, and I'm done. Okay, well that's not how I get to the center apparently. It's so refreshing.
Poor Vox, mad with grief, vowed revenge upon the three. Beautiful Boethia whispered in the mother's ear, revealing that faith isn't as strong as the bond between a mother and her child. Vox had been wronged. She'd been pushed too far. As a trusted servant of the tribunal, Vox had access to their inner chambers and their most prized treasures. Almalexia believed Vox's devotion was strong, her faith unshakable. Almalexia was wrong.
False gods. False justice. Miram was right. The Daedric princes must return, and blood must flow! Let them die. Let
Sick.
them rot!
I
Let
agree
them
with
feel
her,
my
dude.
pain! No false gods can stop me!
Yes, you really yes. Let your plague spread across the land as your rage fills you and makes you strong. But you need Veloth's hammer. You must take it for your own.
The judgment. That's what my son sought to possess. Yes, it will be mine. And with judgment in my hand, the tribunal shall fall.
Go! Gather your followers. Spread your plague. Wield the hammer. With it, you can devour living souls and unleash your true power.
You think to hide from me, intruder? I
Oh, hey
see
there.
you.
How's it going?
Impressive. Her memory detected your presence. Look how her power grows. Your time is running out. This is so exciting. I think you'll have only one chance to stop her.
Well, she'll probably kill me if I
You saw
don't.
the pain that drove Vox to unleash the plague and rally them all born to glorious acts of violence. Now you understand her motives and are finally ready to face her. Well, except for the power of Veloth's hammer. You can't overcome that. Veloth's hammer
I already
allows
have that
Vox
dealt
to
with.
strip away the souls of those she slays and imprison them in her misty realm. They lose their memories and grant her almost divine power. To challenge Vox, you need to set those souls free. I want to see a fair fight, but that can't happen here. Judgment keeps your silly gods at bay. There's only one sure course. You must die by the hammer Vox wields. Once you enter her realm, you can collapse it from within. What are you worried about? You have Veloth's blessing. It's your connection to this world. Believe in yourself and in Veloth. The Saint will protect you, and I can't wait to see how all this turns out. Don't disappoint me.
Alright. This is it. Yes, this is it. Judgment of Veloth.
You, the meddler from my memories. Have you come to die? You shattered my wards. You entered my hollow in service to a false god. I'm impressed you made it this far, but your interference ends here. Kill you? I could have done that long ago. You are strong. You overcame obstacles that blocked even the false goddess. Why kill you? You'd make a fine ally.
No.
Innocent. Innocent. You saw what your goddess did to my son. Why do you choose to be a willing slave of those imposters? Think for yourself. Stand with me. You utter fool. Stop me? Not even the tribunal can stop me.
I must be better than
The
them.
power of Veloth's judgment courses through my body.
I wouldn't
You
be
shall
surprised at this
feel
point.
its power as I take your life and absorb your soul.
Meow.
I will have your power, and the tribunals as well.
Another one? There's something different about this one.
Hey, Miram.
You're right, Mira.
A visitor.
This one's...
Strange. Your hands, your body, solid, whole. Where did you come from? My mother? I have a mother? I don't remember much besides my
Everyone
name.
has a mother, dipshit.
This is my world, my everything.
Except for
I've
debate
never known
for his
anything
daughter
but
wives.
this place. And you don't belong here. Why are you here? Free? I don't understand. My companions often speak of freedom as if there's something more somewhere else. But they say we're trapped, that the Keeper holds us in this realm. Up there on the Western Altar. We can't touch it. You could talk to my companions about freedom. I'll listen.
My gods have forsaken me, but you radiate divine favor. I sense power in you. Have you come to set us free? The Keeper imprisons us. It binds us to this realm. It mocks us. We can't touch it. We can't touch anything. But you... perhaps. The Keeper says it holds our souls. That's how we're bound. If the Keeper is defeated, perhaps I would be free. The Keeper feeds upon the orbs of ruin around the altar. I've seen it. The Keeper's linked to those orbs. If you attack it, it will turn to the orbs for power. But if you were to shatter the orbs while the Keeper feeds...
The power in your hands is familiar, yet I cannot place it. It almost feels... Oh, what I would give to be able to feel anything. To feel the touch of wind on my face, my hand on another's. The Keeper's tricks hold me here. It's locked my soul away and it taunts me with it, holding it in its crazy game of puzzles. It's so close, but it might as well be a million leagues away. On the eastern dais, 2 keys rotate in a pattern around 2 locks on the flagstones. To free my trapped spirit, both keys must be in place on both locks at the same time. Or so the Keeper says. I can't touch it. I can't touch anything. But you, can you? If you could strike the keys, slow them down so they reach the locks at the same time. Oh please, you must try it.
Okay. I don't get it. But I get it. I did it, right? I did it.
This one has a body that I can rend.
All right.
You set my companions free. What power do you bring to this realm? Could you release me as well? The Keeper bound these two, but it said I was too precious for bonds. Its master wanted me to decide for myself when my memories return. What does that mean? Memories of what? A fanatic? Daedric princes? Your words ring true. What? What did I do? I killed. Yes, I killed. I remember. I thought they deserved it. Mother, the 3! Who did this? Tell me! Murder. Yes. And it isn't over, is it? Because now my mother murders in my place. Come, I'll open the portal to her domain. Together we'll stop her. This has gone on long enough.
That's what I was saying. Reservoir of Souls. What a sick name for a place I'm gonna be in for approximately like 2 minutes as I kill someone.
It's so good to have my body back again.
So this is the Reservoir of Souls. How strange.
Damn. Alright, these 4 Ogrims that I'm gonna have to fight are going to be more of a pain in my ass than Box herself. Which is sad.
My patience long enough. Feel the wrath of Veloth's judgment.
I am just tunneling you. I'm just tunneling you. You are dead. I'm playing Dead by Daylight.
My child.
Yes, I have. Alexia. Thank you for recognizing.
Vox is defeated, and Veloth's judgment returns to the temple where it belongs. Our will prevails. Order shall be restored. These are but a few of the innocents Vox imprisoned in her Reservoir of Souls. But her power is broken now, and they're free to pass on. That was your doing. Both Malvari and Daravis have been dead for a long time. They cannot return to life, but they can be set free. Yes, but your journey continues. The time has come for you to move on. We will work to restore order in Morrowind. You may leave that to the 3.
Hell yeah. We did it. we finished Deshaan. I hope you guys liked it.